All right, we're on. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Thank you once again for tuning in. If this is not your first time, if it is, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. What you can also do is really quick, still free, click on the subscribe button, turn that blue subscribe word into a red subscribe, okay? And then also click that bell, you know what I mean? So you can receive all of my videos as they come in, because we do smoke often over here, all right? There's no drought over here in Weed Conda, where we got all kind of weed. And I want to also include my new subscribers in this intro. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and continuously have subscribed and stay subscribed. Shout out, a special shout out to that person who always gives my videos that good thumbs down. You know why? Because it still is their energy that they are loaning, and they also are still clicking on videos and providing views. So, everyone here is included. They may not be included in their own family, in their own home. Their mom may have never wanted them, or their dad. For some reason, their life is just turned upside down in shambles, and, they have to sleep with a leaky faucet. Leaking all night, and leaking roofs over their head, and they're in the cold on the floor, so in a puddle with the woodworms. So, it's not my fault. Hopefully they find some sort of solace and, a little bit of escape by coming over here. So, all is welcome. Thank you so much. Make sure that, like I said before, you click on each of my views. Hit that thumbs down. Because the more clicks and the more thumbs down I receive, the more likely the chances are of this video being shared. So, you work hard so everybody else don't have to, all right? Thank you so much, so much. I appreciate you. And thank you as well for staying subscribed, because it's only someone who subscribed to my channel because they always are able to hit the thumbs down the first day. So I know you're still, you're really a fan. You really love me. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I don't blame you, bitch. I don't. But getting back into the video, so you guys, what we have been doing all year is various different things on this channel. Today I want to start doing something else that I think, is not different, don't get me wrong, but it's different over here because we don't usually do it. And I want to do a reaction video. I want to sit here and go through what the fuck I be looking at on YouTube with y'all, so y'all can see how the fuck I be reacting to some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it could be more relatable, so you guys can see my point of view on different things. And what I have been noticing that's been trending lately is the WWs, how they feel about the BM, okay? And if you don't know what those acronyms means, I can't help you. But if you online all the time, you know what a WW is, you know what a BM is, you know what a BW is, you know what I'm saying? You know what a WM is. It's a race of people, okay? So, this is trending lately, what WWs really think of BMs, okay? So, I noticed that people have been having some clips of different WWs, okay, commentating in the comments and giving their point of view on their life day to day with, men of my ethnic background, okay? So, let me go to the one that I seen particularly. Now, this YouTuber, I'm going to try to filter through what I saw on her channel. I don't want you to hear her voice or anything, because I don't want to, infringe on her, on her channel or anything like that. But I just want to use her clips, y'all. That's what I'm basically trying to do. I'm just basically trying to use her clips. Okay, so I found the video. And so I'm about to play the video that I saw on her channel, and this is about to be crazy. What I'm doing now is I found the video, but I'm just fast forwarding it real quick. So, but how's y'all day going? What's going on with y'all today? It's a Sunday over here. It's December. It's the end of 2020. If you survived, thank God. If you haven't, I'm quite sure it wasn't what everybody trying to make it out to be. All right, and if you haven't, well, you haven't even heard this. But if you know somebody who haven't, I'm quite sure it's not what everybody in the world trying to proclaim it to be. Like everybody leaving from the same damn thing. Okay. So anyway, okay, I found it. Y'all. I found it. Okay. She's still talking, so I kind of want to cover her up, though. That's another thing. You know, I'm about to go look for the video she's on. What does it say? Her video that she's looking at is...
What I'm talking about is... attention from black guys. Further in.
White girl who dates black guys speak out. White girls who date black guys speak out. Let me type that in. White girls who date black guys speak out. I might as well say it. Fuck it, right? Oh, to the motherfucking KKK. And no intent. No pun intended. So, this video, I think these guys are dating each other. They're dating each other. So I just heard that he had gave her like $1,000 or whatnot. To apologize or something. Okay, here goes the video. Now it has to be towards the end. Here we go.
Is it easier to get a white guy or a black guy to do it? That may not be that great.
No, it's not.
Hold on, wait. Here we go.
Let's not say you. Let's just say Susie Q, random white girl, attractive, walking around any city in America. She just wants to get fucked tonight. She wants to have sex tonight. Is it easier to get a white guy or a black guy to do it? That may not be that great.
No, it's not. Because it's easy to get any guy. If you just want to get sex.
Yeah.
Right, I was thinking that too. Like,
all right,
anyone
that's not the best question. Are black guys does it seem like black guys are just going after girls more than white guys? They seem to just be...
Let me tell you, some men will fuck anything that comes with a pulse, okay, and a hole. Let me make that clear. Not all men. I'm going to make that very clear, but some men, most men, a lot of men, I ain't going to say most men, some men. I scratched that most men part. Some men will fuck anything that has a hole and a pulse in it. And guess what? The pulse is optional, boo-boo. So just make that known.
More direct,
They're more direct.
Aggressive.
They're more direct, yes.
Going after girls.
Yes.
What does that say about black guys that they're more direct? Does that mean they end up getting more girls? Does that mean they have sex more often? Does it mean they're better sexually? We're going to talk about... Wait, let me ask you that. Are black men better sexually than white guys?
I mean, that's each his own.
No.
That's each his own.
It's not about... When it comes to sex, it's not about black and white.
It's not?
No.
All right, so is the myth about black men's penises true? Is the average black man bigger than the average white guy?
I don't know that. I never fucked the white guy.
She doesn't know.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know the whole BBC myth. I don't know if it's true or not.
She said the BBC myth. I can't.
BBC?
BBC.
Oh, BBC.
Somebody tell him what BBC.
Big black cock. We can say anything on this. This is YouTube.
Okay,
it's
you can say it. You can say it. I don't like saying those words.
Who lasts longer in bed, the white guys or the black guys?
I don't know. You asking me
Okay, now this is the dumb part. I'm not interested in the sex part. This is not the part of the interview or the questioning that I'm interested in.
What do you think that says about black men, that they're more aggressive, more forward, more direct when it comes to just trying to talk to women, period?
They might be more confident. They might not...
Does that make them more attractive?
That's not what I'm
looking for.
looking
Women like to be pursued. They like...
how do they feel when black guys try to talk to them? How do they respond, and what are they thinking? What do they say?
Here we go.
Can you talk to them about it?
Normally, those girls are not flattered. Because when you get an attention from a guy, period...
Everybody who's a black... Every nigga on here who think they the shit because they got a Becky. Now let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you my disclaimer on it. But did you hear this white girl just said? She said she's not flattering. Like, it's not impressive. It's not a value, basically. This is how they feel. This is how they feel. And this is just for the black guys who are just like, you know, hey, I only date white women. Don't like black girls and their attitude. White girls, they're more freakier. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who this is for. Okay, let me go back. I gotta log in to my password. My password is long, so. And yes, I do have a laptop. This is another disclaimer. I do have a laptop. I'm not about to try to figure this shit out, how to include in the screen, all that. So
flattering.
That's why we're doing like this.
You feel wanted, seen, right?
So why are they not flattered?
And they're not flattered because that's not their cup of tea. So they're like,
don't like black.
Yeah, it's like I don't select them.
Ooh, those are harsh words. Those are harsh words. I've always felt like this, me personally. If a nigga want to go fuck with a white girl, anybody outside his race, I mean, that's just his preference. That's what he wants to do. Hey, obviously you're not, I just feel like maybe he's just not good enough for a black woman. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can feel. Or I just feel like, obviously he has some sort of issues, like with insecurity with his home, because it's like, especially like black men who exclusively date white women, like will not date a black woman if his life is on the line. He black as shit. He black as tar or motherfucking K. His motherfucking daughters is black as hell, just like his ass. Okay, by the black woman that he had the baby by before he got on, because it's always going to be common that a black man has to be on, and then for him to get like trailer trash, cause that's what they usually go do. They don't get an upscale white girl, you know what I'm saying, a white girl of some means, but they always get the lower end of the totem pole type of white chicks, right? And then they get those chicks and feel like they're on top of the world, and the bitch don't even want them the whole time, because let it be the other way around. The white woman being the successor, all right, and the black man being, the booger, like I like to call them boogers. I don't say dusties. Everybody call them dusties. I say boogers because boogers attract pygmies, all right? She would be a pygmy, okay, because boogers like to get picked, so pygmy says the booger. So the pygmy wants to be chosen, okay? All right, that's the only way, and she has to be like really insecure herself, because just like you have like these gorgeous goddess, Adonis, not goddess, but Adonis type black men that are coming to wealth. You don't have these beautiful white men that come into wealth, and then go get a black guy from the hood. Okay, you will get an Adonis black guy who will go get a trailer park white girl before you ever hear about beautiful, substantiating white woman ever going to get a dusty, okay? A booger. You know what I'm saying? Period. You never see it like that, you know? I personally don't see black rich. Well, yeah, you do, because then Serena done fuck that up, right? So, yeah, I just really feel like let it be on the other foot while they go. And then my other view of this, before I get off into the video again, is, they always claiming Black Lives Matter, the police brutality, the white cops killing the black guys. But you guys that do this run up after his nutsack. You guys You guys want a white girl so bad you're willing to suck it out of his penis, the sperm, just to get to it. Like, hurry up and this manifesting shit. Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, how can you hate a white officer who slain black men so much and you are head over heels over Becky? It just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. Like, yeah, that right there, I really don't understand. I really don't get. I really don't. It's just like, and then I noticed. I'm gonna say that point for
He
later.
selects me, like, it doesn't matter. It really makes no difference to me, so they don't feel flattered.
So a white girl who doesn't like black guys, when she's approached by a black guy, it doesn't make her feel any better.
Not really.
So
at least not on the same level as.
She just wants him to take his black ass away, so a white guy can come talk.
Exactly.
She said exactly. Okay. Hey, straight face.
Have you had friends who are black?
Don't be mad at her. Don't be mad at white girl. Straight face, nigga. And nigga, if you didn't have this car and if you wasn't giving me money, motherfucker, I would not be sitting next to you. This motherfucker can't believe, like, I'm so into her. I do so much for her. And this is how I really feel. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the fuck? Like, people have been brainwashed so motherfucking much they forget who they motherfucking, like, you forget who people are. Like, how can you forget who she really is? Look at the history, my guy.
Yes. Yes.
And then look at the it's sitting here for a minute. I think look at the thumbnail.
White guys come try.
Oh, you can't even see it yet. Okay. It's like I can see it. You can kind of see it through there. You see her sitting her ass on the top of his motherfucking car. Okay, look at him. Look at this car. It got me a white car with a white girl on it. Hey, subliminal messages, y'all. Subliminal messages.
My friends, they're black girls that are attracted.
And then not to be offensive to a chick because y'all know how I thug and how I get down, but look how she just averaged. Okay, I don't even want to say it, but let it been a black chick, she would have had to been somewhat dressed up like this. See how plain Jane and down she is?
Pursuing white guys and another type who was very
minimal makeup, army fucking fatigue on. I wouldn't do that now. I wouldn't dare go around a guy looking like that. Look at the type of chicks they choosing. That's why I laugh and I applaud homegirl. Get your money. Get your bread, homegirl. Because guess what? If your mankind come up to me with some money trying to spoil me, boo-boo, guess what? I'm taking that white man money. Period. Take that nigga money. That's on his dumb ass. Your motherfucking daddy can turn his life around. They forget that his spermicide can turn their ass around. I don't know how they forget because I thought OJ taught them. How they motherfucking spermicide can turn their motherfucking life around. Like, seriously. Look how minimized she look. And I'm at the crib. It's late as hell. I didn't go no motherfucking where today. And I'm at home. What time is it? 11:40 motherfucking 3 at night. And look at me. Like, and I ain't even got no nigga around. I'm just...
Black guys be fucking up.
Yeah, hey, get your money, girlfriend. You ain't got, hey, look, no effort. And I don't even fuck with T-Greasy, but no effort.
No, actually, there's a...
Get it, girl.
It was, like,
but me personally, I just gotta look good for myself anyway. So, you know, to each his own at the same time. I know she, you know, when she get herself together is right, but at the same token, it's like, it's even more of a slap in the face. Like, I can just look like this, like nothing. Well, I mean, they probably just worked out. Because I'm looking at his clothes now, so they probably did just go to the gym and work out. That could be possible. That could be possible. I'll leave it at that.
They were able to date a white guy.
So you knew black girls who only dated white guys.
Several women like that.
Several black women who only dated white guys.
Yep, I know them to this day.
And you knew, I never met them. Anyway.
I'm not friends with them. I'm not friends with people who think that way.
But you just know
them. But I know them. They're
acquaintances. You know them, but you're not friends with them.
Yes.
It's good. Make sure you're clear on that.
She said she that.
So you knew black girls who only dated white guys.
Several women like that.
Several black women who only dated white guys.
Yep, I know them to this day.
and you knew, I never met them. Anyway.
I'm not friends with them. I'm not friends with people who think that way.
But you just know.
But I know them. They're
You know them, but you're not friends with them.
Yes.
Why is she not friends with nobody who think that way? You... I don't know the guy she's with, but I'm quite sure she's been with black guys who only think that way, who only date white girls. Excuse me. I'm quite sure. So she's thinking in her mind, I'm assuming, like, no, I don't like only think that way, only dating white guys, because you only want the fucking bag. They're only going, she's like, they're only going after the bag. So that's why I don't like them. They only date in my race because they're getting the bag. Get the bag from your race too sometimes. Get the bag from other races. Why you only get my bag? Well, shit, look at you getting with our bags. Bag for bag, right? Okay? You take an 18 gallon, I'm going to take a 40 gallon. Bag for bag. Okay. This is the thumbnail. Oh, she dressed up, so I guess it's like, okay, they did a different one, but yeah. White girl I got my white girl, I got my white shoes, I'm walking in a white man's shoes, his feet. Let me stop. I got, that's my success. And he's really learning her, y'all. He's like, damn, I'm really learning who I'm with here. Like, this how this bitch really feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he's so fucking brainwashed, and she knows it. That's why she's so freely talking about this shit. Like, motherfucker, you're not gonna do anything because you're too geeked up. You feel me? You're geeked up. And this is what they prey upon. This is what they play on. They know how to excite them, how guys think they're a treasure. Like Lil Wayne said, they're exotic. Well, because he's not used to seeing them. And I took that as well, like, you know, you see so much of something that it does become, only thing becomes exotic really is what you don't often see. But when it comes to, but you have to realize that you are of the exotic. Like, I'm quite sure that a flamingo don't think another flamingo is exotic. But to all the other, you know what I mean, species and people, you know, and human beings, they are exotic. To one another, they're not going to be, of course, but to everyone they are. So yeah, Lil Wayne probably don't feel like exotic because he's a motherfucking exotic too. You know what I'm saying? But to the world, we're exotic, whether they want to admit to it or not. We are. You know what I mean? So that's how I really feel about that. Let me go ahead and play girl back because he is tripping. And it's funny because she like, I'm playing you right your motherfucking face. And taking your bread.
They would go either way, but, you know, they would rather stay with their own.
Black guys.
Yeah.
Have you known any black girls who only date black guys? They wouldn't talk to a white guy?
Yes, I have.
Have you known black girls who kind of, they present themselves in a certain way?
And she ain't say she ain't like that, now did she?
Or they carry
Get into it.
attitude.
And I'm just not seeing this for the first time with y'all.
White guys winning. And she's a black girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, what she say? I was talking.
Their own.
Black guys.
Yeah.
Have you known any black girls who only date black guys? They wouldn't talk to a white guy?
Yes, I have.
Have you known black girls who kind of, they present themselves in a certain way that white girls wouldn't even try to talk to them? Or they carry themselves with a certain attitude that white guys
winning. And she's a black girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is different about them? How do they carry themselves that a white guy wouldn't even try?
Normally they I don't know. Usually they look very like ethnic. They would make themselves look and they would behave in a very non-white way. I like
black girl. You talk.
The girls that I knew were like Caribbean.
Have you known any white guys who only talk to black girls?
White guys, only black girls. No.
Have you known any white guys who kind of?
That would be very difficult because they're more white.
Let me tell you something about that. She said she does not know white guys that only date black girls. Sometimes it be a secret society. All we ask is trust. A lot of them, you know, I notice that culture has been raised, you know, hey, nigger lover. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them have been raised to where they got to hide that shit. They can't. Let me tell y'all why I can't talk about this. I can talk about this because my dad does not think about it. I wasn't even thinking about it. And it's so crazy I didn't even think about this until just now. I've already going to talk about it anyway, but it's just a point now I have to prove. Well, I don't have to prove, but it's a point that I can prove on why I'm qualified to talk about this. Not only because I'm black, but my dad, my sperm donor, He married a white woman, had a baby by a white woman. So I know how it goes. And I heard her say she regret having a baby by a black man. So with that fucking being said, nigga, this is how these bitches motherfucking think. It was all cool when the bread was coming in the house and this and the third. But whatever happened, which I really don't give a fuck, I wasn't concerned with that, you know. Um, Whatever the fuck happened, they divorced, okay? And she stated that. And so I understand that my sibling had a issue growing up because too white for the white. I mean, too white for the black, too black for the white. And I'm their black sibling. They have two white siblings because their mom was married the second time with my dad, but the first man was a white man. So, you know, um, how that world is, I mean, hey, they like black and white. They say they like a lot of black and white animals. Any animal that's black and white, they like it. And that got, obviously that has something to do with the biracialness in them. You know what I'm saying? But just to let you know, like, this is how the white men, why they guys be thinking, these niggas be thinking they're the prize when it comes to these white girls. Oh, no, 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 no. You got to be for something, okay? And then, you know, to be honest, low self-esteem white girls, you know what I mean? They got a lot, got good credit, or got a place to stay, or got some type of going on, or willing to spend. You know, you're being used too, boo-boo. Black men are using you. That's why I always teach women to level up and don't date anybody, any guy that want to use you. You know what I'm saying? Just work on whatever insecurities are, or whatever it is hinder you from getting a high value man. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys will freaking use you because of what your credit line and the neighborhood you can live in and the places that you're accepted in. You know what I'm saying? More you could do, more things, you could get more things done. This life would be easier. You know what I'm saying? I remember at the plant I used to work at, this guy, my homeboys on the high-low team used to always tease me about this guy crushing over me all the time, and it was so obvious. Okay, he was one of the obvious. Oh, where you at? Where you been? Hey, like always smiling and just like giving me privileges and all this extra stuff. Right? It was so obvious. All the high-low guys knew, and it was so obvious, and it was so sad because the whole time this guy is married to his wife, and she worked there. And she would actually see it. He would make it obvious. He'd give me money. Here, go get us lunch. And who's going to turn out money? Go get us all lunch. Me, you, and her. This is like having us have lunch. I would have to go walk away. Like, okay, y'all. You know, like, I get my plate or whatever like that. Like, all right, y'all. All right, girl. You know, like, he is weird. White girl. Yes. Married to a white lady. And anytime he'll be around, because he'll gush over me, she'll smile. But when he ain't around, she kind of give me a side eye. And I was just looking like, it's so sad because, girl, you so cool. And I don't want him. And I can't help it. And no matter how I be looking in this plant, he always be gushing. So fucking weird. It was so weird. And my homeboys and Holly be like, you need to get that money. You need to get some money. You know, had I had the mindset now, shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been getting that money. And he owned him some tow trucks. Now, we all got fired from the plant because he was making $100,000 a year in that plant. We was only at $1,650. He was juicing their ass for hours. Okay, he would go home to the third, but he got fired, whatever that. But he owned a tow truck company. He got some tow trucks, so yeah. But you know, he's married to her. They live in a suburb where the plant was at. You know what I mean? So you know how the niggas know, and she's cute, but you know she had like a little chunkiness to her. You know what I mean? So it's like, girl, you could do so much better. Get that little weight loss, and see that's the thing. He was bigger than she was. Like, it's acceptable. She was like Family Guy wife. She was something like that. Like, even though Family Guy wife not, she was like a Meg shape. You know what I'm saying? Like a Meg or something. And even though, Family Guy wife is skinny like that, she just reminded me like that. So she could really do something or get somebody. You know what I'm saying? But she chose to be with this jerk who liked to flirt with the chicks in the plant. And he was always big. He went and got surgery. He went and got this. He went and did the skinny bitch on her. So he done got skinny. He really feeling himself now in the plant. It's all over the plant. He feeling himself now. Because he's so more flirty with the new girls. The new girls who don't know. All the new chicks, they don't know the big him. You feel me? He had got his surgery at the old plant. So now we at the new plant. The chicks don't, they don't know the new him now, okay? So he want to swag and he want to swing his motherfucking self around the motherfucking plant playing with the chicks now, okay? But it was ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? So now she gotta watch him because now as a woman, because he's skinnier than her now. It's crazy. He went from like Sherman Clumps to literally Buddy Love, okay? And she was still, heavier. And I just really feel like, hey, bitch, and I would give it a distance because, like, you ain't got to feel insecure around me. You know what I'm saying? You do not at all, boo-boo. Like, I ain't about to fake smile in your face. Like, I have to deal with him when I have to deal with him in work. Other than that, I wasn't. Unless he was talking some getting some lunch and I get money. He'd be like, keep the change and shit like that. Hell yeah. That's why homeboy was like, get some money from his ass. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do her like that.
And it would have to blow up in a very like black environment, That's
I've known white guys in those areas though, but not down here. It's not enough from going around. Now, this last question is, do you think black men are easier to get? But do you have anything to add on all these questions? Black men are easier to get. You think you're too good for white guys. You've had bad experiences with white men, so you swore off white men. You're trying to rebel against society. Is this a fetish to see how big their cocks are? Do you think you're better than black? You think you're better than black girls? You're trying to prove that you're not a racist. You have daddy issues and you're fat. What do you have to say about just in general? And these are, when I first read this, I told Anna, I said, these are.
I hope he's not talking about her. We didn't watch the whole thing. I hope he is not talking about her. Child, boo-boo, what we need to do, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? Come again. See, y'all white girls need to listen to some soulful black music. Y'all need to get y'all mind right. Okay? What the fuck she got going on? And she over here looking depressed without no fucking makeup on. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, self-love, self-love, self-love. I'm not laughing to be an asshole, of course. I'm laughing because it's like, I'm not about to be sad on my video, okay? Obviously, she's good. You know what I'm saying? But,